Hello everybody. So a little bit of an update. I'm back at my car now, and I get by with a little help from my friends. So some friends brought me over here. I was able to get the replacement, and I put the new tire on, and they're off to see the snow up in the high mountains, or higher mountains, I guess, but there isn't a whole lot. But it's a moment of truth. Here is a bolt that sat unplugged for 2 days, sub-freezing temperatures overnight. Um, so we'll see, but I believe it's going to be okay. And I'm not going to finish my road trip, obviously. That I'll have to save for another weekend. But I'm going to head back, and I'm also trying something new. I have a camera in the back because I think some of you want to see a little bit more of the driving experience. So if that pans out, then I'll share some clips of my driving back, and maybe, since the roads seem fairly clear and the weather's pretty good, maybe somewhat spirited driving, but trying to, of course, adhere to all road laws and safety protocols. So anyway, so here we go in the car, and there's my finger. Moment of truth. Starting up, Bull TV. Not focusing very well, and yeah, it looks like I still have almost the same miles that when I left last time. So weird it's not focusing, but all right. But anyway, yeah, so I'm having some real difficulties getting this camera. Okay, so maybe that's a little bit better focus. I don't know what was going on with the camera before, but yeah, so it seems like everything's pretty good. So I'd driven 57 miles since the last charge. So I guess based on this estimator, that'd be just a little over 200 miles of expected range, which is kind of what I was anticipating. I've already crested the summit, so I would have been going downhill from here, and then I would have just needed to crest the summit coming back. Well, actually, there are two summits, but one at 5,100 feet, one at about 4,500 feet, I think it was, a little less than that, maybe 4,100 feet. But anyway, so that's the energy usage, but yeah, not so bad. And see, it's a lot warmer now. It's 42 degrees, so I mean, it's comfortable. I have my jackets on. I'm actually probably going to take them off right now, right before I head out. So, and again, hopefully that the driving video gets shown on here. So I'm heading back, and I might stop and see my friends if they're playing in the snow. So, okay, bye. Well, hello guys. I made it back after the harrowing journey. As you might imagine, I'm a little disappointed. I mean, I had a trip planned. I had stuff I was gonna do. Um, and I didn't get to complete that trip, obviously, for want of hitting a rock. Um, so anyway, I'm a little tired, um, but yeah, on the bright side, a lot of what I wanted to find out about the car, I did. Some interesting tidbits and factoids and things that are nice to know. Um, but yeah, I'll have to settle for that for now and finish that trip at a later date. So yeah, I was lucky to have friends who were able to take me up there, replace the tires. I drove back. I tried to videotape the drive back, and as some of you have noted, I tend to ramble, but I try to keep it somewhat on topic. So hopefully that comes out in the videos. But anyway, yeah, I made it back, and the trip was much shorter than I was expecting. Part of what I was hoping to do was get the state of charge low enough that I could justify plugging into a combo fast charger, a CCS or station, but I didn't. I turned on the heat for a while. Everything else, it just didn't really seem to use enough energy. Yeah, I was hoping to get it down to something like maybe a 20% state of charge, but that didn't happen. So, I mean, part of that too is, I got stuck behind some slow people, but I made the best of what I could make of it. So, Anyway, yeah, the trip itself, an A to B to A trip, so I'm guessing what it would have been about 60, about 58 miles exactly that I made it. Probably 57 I hit the rock or something like that. So, but again, this car also spent 2 nights on top of the mountain, sub-freezing temperatures, not plugged in. So, um, yeah, I don't anticipate this being a problem for a lot of people. I mean, even if you only charge once a week at work, if say your commute is maybe 30, 40, maybe even 50 miles a day, right? Or more than that. But if it's only that, and if you can't charge at your apartment, can't charge at work, even going to a fast charger, a combo charger once a week for 30 minutes to an hour would be maybe enough for you. Like, that's actually pretty cool because it would just park in your driveway like your other car. I mean, worst case scenario, or your parking facility if you have one like I do without charging. So anyway, so this in combination with I did a quick um, update when I arrived, so I'll just combine these two videos, and that's about it. And to reward those of you who like these sort of details and actually listen to the end, and I'll be going over this in another video, I have discovered that the max regeneration is actually 70 kilowatts. Now, that might be state of charge dependent. Again, I never really dipped below 50% state of charge, so that might have been, oh yeah, you get to see my cruise control settings. Wait, whatever, clear. Okay, so, but yeah, so yeah, it's seven. It registers on the display as 70 kilowatts of regenerative power, um, at or around 50 to 60% state of charge. So if it's dependent on state of charge, it could go up to 80, maybe higher. I doubt it. Or it could also just be hard set at 70, like the Volt was hard set at 60. So, but yeah, the Bolt EV, 70 kilowatts of regenerative braking, and I can tell you it will stop this car rather quickly. Not emergency brake quickly, but it will stop the car. And on that, I will go full stop. I'm tired and I'm going to go to bed. Thanks, guys.